lied to me. You said it was all for show. You said it's make-believe. You tell me pack my things and go. Yeah, I cannot conceive. There's messages in my phone. I am trying to see where it was that I went wrong. Well, she's a monster. She's riding to the core. Still I miss her. She keep me coming back for more. All this illusion. The spells that she casts, I can't forget her. The devil from my past. Do one more for you. Here's another one off of our set list. You know what? Yeah, I'll do this one. See how country I can get. This is Blake Shelton's version transposed to my version of Old Red. Well, I call my wife and another man, and it cost me 99. On a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Well, I've been here for 2 long years. I finally made the one my friend. So he sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. Now old Red, he's the damnedest dog that I've ever seen. He got a nose that can smell a two-day trail. He's a four-legged tracking machine. You can't consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators in the quicksand beds. But in all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. And no one sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, get a heavy tree for the morning comes.
Alrighty, how we doing today, guys? Welcome to Chappy and Junior's podcast. I'm the co-host, Junior. Chappy's currently not in the house right now. He's out, actually on a date. So, here's room for him. But, he'll be joining us here shortly. I hope you guys are having a great day. And we are live over on Twitch and Facebook as well. So, you can find us there as well as over here with you guys. So, couple updates. One, we are still working on the Adrenaline Underground Radio website, which that's been a whole debacle in itself. And we've had some issues with the web hosting company and getting the URL all set with all that. So, we're still working on it, but it's going to take a little time. And we'll get it out to you guys. Hey, welcome in, guys. Thank you for watching. And, let me actually go ahead and pull this up. So, we are currently doing a giveaway this month. So, the giveaway is for a baseball cap and a long sleeve t-shirt. And there are 4 different ways that you can join in on this giveaway. Go over to our website at Chappy'sandJrsPodcast.com, and yes, we got the URL name changed, guys. So it is now under Chappy'sandJrsPodcast.com. And on the right or at the top left, there are menu buttons, and you can go to the giveaway rules and podcast info, and you can read the stuff directly from there for yourself. I'm just going to go over it a little bit and let you guys know over here on Spreaker how to be entered, along with you guys here watching live. So the first way is if you guys registered for this last month's drawing, all you need to do is go over to the giveaway rules and podcast info page, go to the bottom, and then reply/comment giveaway, and you'll be entered into this month. The second, third, and fourth ways are still the same as our first giveaway, which is number 2 is to register on the site with an account, and you'll get a free entry right there and then. And that's all you got to do. Another way is if you refer somebody, then they put your name in the comments or the text box down below and mention you, you get a free entry along with them getting an entry. But they have to put your name there for you to get said entry. And the final way, which is not mandatory whatsoever, it's just a way to increase your odds, is if you head over to our gear shop, and you purchase something, for every $5 that you spend, you get 5 free entries. So, say you spend something that costs $20, that's 20 entries right there. So, it's a way to increase your odds. There's no purchase necessary, but go over, get entered into this month's drawing. It's running from August 26th until September 30th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the deadline. When you guys sign up, or if you comment if you were in last month's giveaway, they are time-stamped because it emails us when you register, so we'll know if it was after that. All entries after that are not counted, and they're not put into next month's drawing either. The first, which is that next Saturday, the day after, we'll be doing a live drawing on Twitch, Facebook, Spreaker, I believe also, and all of the other, like Spotify and all of you guys that it goes out to. It also comes out to you when you guys will hear it afterwards, but the live drawing will be happening right here. And this is a thank you from us to you guys. So even if you're close friends, family, register or sign up for the giveaway. It's just a thank you. We're not wanting anything from you guys. We want to give back to you. So that's just something that we can do for you guys. But definitely go and check this out. Get entered into the giveaway. So some updates, sort of. Our last month's giveaway winner was Robert. The mug is currently shipping to him, so there you guys go. And we're doing something for the second and third place runner-ups. Tony Superman and Christine, you both are entered into this drawing automatically. So, you guys get the runner-up spots. You'll be entered in next month's. And definitely helps. Some things that are going to be going down here shortly is new podcast segments, which, like Junior's Monday, which has been going on for a couple weeks now, or Project Junior as Pops likes to call it, Chappy. We've got the new online radio that is still in the works, and we're trying to get it out to you guys. It is currently playing 24/7 on our website. You can go into one of the menus and find Adrenaline Underground Radio. I think it's called Adrenaline Underground. Let me double check. Yeah, it's called Adrenaline Underground. You can go over there, there's a player there, and it's constantly playing music. It's got some of our podcast episodes as well, some of our past ones. So you can go there at any time, and you'll be able to listen to some music, or some of our podcasts, whichever's playing at the time. We have affiliates that are currently on our website, like Dell and 6th Ave, which we have a tab for them as well on the menu. Go there, click one of those pictures, which are links, and you will get some amazing discounts from them, guys. Trust me, it's worth it. The discounts they're giving are amazing. So go check them out. It's pretty easy. It's called affiliates. And you'll get some amazing discounts. We've got some new sponsors in the works as well. We're waiting for them to set up some websites. And currently, we are sponsored by Keener Precision Plastics. Once again, Keener Precision Plastics. He's also working on a website. He has a Facebook group. And he does, like, 3D printing type stuff. And then a couple other things I don't remember directly off the top of my head. Chappy actually knows the gentleman and knows more about it. He's got something in the works with the gentleman in charge of Keener Precision Plastics. So keep an eye out for that. I don't even know what they're making. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. We got brand new content coming to you guys. New merchandise for all of our segments. And many more things to come. Now, the merchandise, we've had some in the back office for a while now. But when this new website for Adrenaline Underground Radio hits, when that drops, we're dropping everything. Everything's coming to you guys. So you guys get a bunch more things that you can look into and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that you'll keep an eye out for that stuff when it happens to drop. But like I said, with the radio, with Adrenaline Underground, we're having a little issues with the website setting it up. We're trying to fix it, just some technical difficulties and whatnot. We'll have it out within the next couple weeks, if couple weeks. So definitely look for that. It's going to be amazing. We've actually already got somebody lined up, apparently. Pops mentioned it earlier today that we have somebody in the works. So, might be hearing some different music as well, along with the music that's already on there. So keep an eye out. I like saying that for some reason. I don't know. Just for you guys to make sure that you can see all that. What's the chat? Hey, how you doing? Is that Jake? I have a feeling it might be. But how you doing? Trying to think if there's any other updates that I need to let you guys know about. Ah, yeah. How we doing? How you doing today, Jake? Hope you're doing well. We miss you too, man. But I'm living down here in North Carolina with Pops now, so... Then I was living out in Cleveland for a couple of years, so I wasn't really able to get out and see you guys all that much. I don't believe there's any other updates that I need to let you guys know about. If there is, I'll ask Pops when he gets here, Chappy. I call him Pops a lot, so it happens. Something that I wanted to bring to you guys that I even talked to Chappy about, and it sort of felt really, really wrong to me. So on Thursday and today, I went and donated some plasma. And on Thursday, I had to go through screening, I had to go through some vital checks, I had to do a physical to get everything and make sure that I was physically able to donate. Well, as I was sitting there waiting to go in to do the physical part, there was this younger African-American fellow. He was younger than me. He was 18, maybe 19. And his buddy, they were both going to donate. Well, once you are inside and have gotten past the vitals portion, you're not able to go outside again before you have to go through the entire process again. Which I didn't know about until after this gentleman the friend went outside to go get a hoodie because he was cold. It was quite chilly in there that day. So it makes sense. But it was after closing time, and we were the last couple that were going to be going back and getting the work done. Well, he tried to come back in, and he wasn't allowed. Now, if it wasn't closing time, he would have been allowed to go back through the line and everything. But what I want to bring to you guys about is what the African American gentleman did. He got asked, since his friend couldn't come back in and do the process again and keep going with donating, he was asked if he wanted to continue. He said yeah, went in with the lady to do his physical. Not even 5, 6, 7 seconds later, he comes walking back out with her on his heels to come and get me, because I was the last guy there. Last person there. Well, he slams the door in her face. Like, she was maybe 2 steps behind him. He was out the door, slammed it. Pissed. He was very, very pissed off. Just his facial expression alone, he was angry. With that alone, I really don't agree with. Because how I was raised, you respect people older than you at least. You give them at least the respect and kindness that they've been around for a while, and they deserve that. Well, he obviously didn't know. He obviously wasn't taught that. Because he stormed out, slammed the glass doors behind him, flipped the place off, and then I'll have to have Chappy go into detail on what he did outside because I wasn't able to go back outside and I didn't want to follow him. Apparently he said something about the card not loading for like a week or so, and a whole bunch of BS that wasn't true. And this older lady, she had to be 60s, if not a little bit older, around there. Not really entirely sure how old she was, but it was around there. Well, she was the nicest lady ever. The nicest person you could ever meet. So polite and kind. Pretty much like a soft-spoken grandma, if you can sort of see that. Well, she came out and was... That whole time, there was like 7 people when I got to waiting for the physical. There was 7 of us. And 1 of her doing this. So she was very, very much so in almost frantic rush. She was a little rushed. And she got all of us done. Granted, 2 of the 7 walked out. But she had been on this planet for a long time. She at least deserves some respect from anybody who meets her. At least the courtesy of being nice to her. And that alone, with him slamming the door in her face, really made me upset. It really did. I wanted to say something. I really wanted to say something, but he was out the door before I could. And I wasn't giving up my chance to donate, so I wasn't going to follow him. But just, there's a lesson to learn from this. Just, hey Courtney, how you doing? Probably already left, but hello. And it just baffles me that the younger people in this day and age don't have that sort of code, air quotes, code, that you should live by. Like the golden rule, treat others how you want to be treated. And then respect others. Because if I'm going to respect somebody and give them that respect, they're more than likely going to give me that as well. And it's going to be a mutual, beneficial sort of deal. Makes things go quicker, good conversation. You might even make a friend. And it just baffles me because a lot of the parents nowadays don't instill that in their kids. They don't. And I feel like as a society, which a lot of people older than myself, which I'm 21, turning 22 in a couple months, a lot of people older than me understand the ideal of respect and know how to responsibly, probably not the word that I'm thinking of, responsibly talk to people. It was the word I was thinking. But really, it just baffles me about that. Treat others how you would treat them. That's all that this world needs. And apparently, when I was getting out of school, nobody did that. Nobody. It was all for themselves, which is a lot of society nowadays, which is not right. Alright, people over here, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in a minute. Check out Sean Michael K. You heard him earlier in the songs at the beginning of this podcast. That, once again, Sean Michael K. He's on all media streaming platforms like Spotify, YouTube, TikTok. Go check him out, guys. Here's a couple more songs. Here's the songs again. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Do one more for you. Here's another one off of our set list. You know what? Yeah, I'll do this one. See how country I can get. This is Blake Shelton's version transposed to my version of Old Red. Well, I call my wife and another man, and it cost me $99. On a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Well, I've been here for 2 long years. I finally rewarded my friend. So he sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. Now old Red, he's the damnedest dog that I've ever seen. He got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. You can't consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators in the quicksand beds. But in all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. And no one sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, little heavy tree for the morning comes.
Alrighty, guys, we are back. Once again, that was Sean Michael K. K-A-Y-E. Go check him out on the media sharing platforms, TikTok, and all that, YouTube. And I'm not entirely sure what else to bring to the podcast from you guys today. I was hoping Chappy would be back by now, which obviously he's not yet. Let's go to the Good old interweb. Why not? Here's just a random question. Sorry about that. Ow. What are disadvantages and why should we care about technology? What kinds of technology are you excited about? Well, we'll go with that last one because we've talked about disadvantages and advantages of technology before on other podcast episodes. And this one is more of a personal one, so I like it. So personally, the technology I'm most excited about is mainly the one I use the most. Hey Mary, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. The one I'm most excited about is the one I use most, like I said, my phone. Now, it's a $50 Walmart phone that is a piece of crap. So it's not the best, but it's something that I use just about throughout all 24 hours of the day that I'm up. And on that, it definitely helps me with connecting with some people that I know. Because I'm living in North Carolina and I don't know a whole lot of people down here. So having that safety net definitely helps. Like, I can keep in touch with my family, I can keep in touch with a couple friends, because I've got friends all over the country, along with, I got friends overseas, like the UK, around there. So it definitely... So, I'm doing pretty good, Mary. He's actually out of the house right now. He's not being a slacker. He's out having a bit of fun. He was supposed to be here for this. I'm sort of just winging it as we go until he gets back and we can continue with there. We might do another live with him here. We might not. However he's feeling when he gets home. So, you know how that goes. It's good to hear that you're doing good. Always love to see... I always love to see people come in and chat with us, because it makes the whole experience a little better. And yes, he is grounded. That is hilarious. No, he's actually currently out on a date. So, he's going to have some fun. And he was supposed to be back for the episode, but he said if by 8 o'clock he wasn't back, to just go ahead and go live for you guys. So, here we are. Sort of a partial Project Junior. And, yeah, which will be coming with Project Junior on Monday as well. Right? I told him to go have fun, stay safe, and whenever he gets back. Hey Bridget, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I told him to go have fun, see him whenever he gets back. I wasn't worried about it. Well, as I was saying before, got with people in chat, which you guys can always come and chat with us whenever we're live. If you come over to Spreaker, you can, because normally we go live on Spreaker, but on Saturdays we go live on Facebook, Twitch, normally TikTok as well. But right now, Chappy's out of the house, so we don't have his TikTok to go live on. Oh, I think I hear the man himself. I think I hear him.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Yeah, I hear the man himself. Here he comes. It's about time you got back. Did you have fun?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, so you got... Oh, man.
Yeah. It's Saturday. Why wouldn't I go live on all these things?
Oh, God.
We got Mary up in the chat as well.
Who's in there?
Mary, Bridget, and we had Jake in here.
Jake was in there.
Yeah.
Mary.
But, Bridget, if I didn't ask you, I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Hello. Yep. There's the Mary.
Mary.
You can sort of, with you guys over here on the live video, you can sort of see the man himself, Chappy, in the picture.
You can see my full belly.
Where'd you guys go?
I'm from this place.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good food?
It's always good.
Kind of figured. So I went over the debacle at the donation place with the gentleman, and what did he say outside? Because I told him that I'd have you sort of go over what happened when he actually left.
Well, when he left, he come out screaming and cussing, and he was like, this place fucking lied to me. These cards ain't gonna be loaded with money for a week, and yada yada yada. I talked to Junior when he got in the car, and he was like, he didn't even go in to donate.
He didn't even go to donate. He got into the physical room, like 5, 6, 7 seconds later, comes walking out and slams the door in the older lady's face, which definitely wasn't right. I will definitely take a fortune cookie. And, like, literally, not even a half hour later when we're at the house, my card's loaded.
Mm.
So, he was just spouting off lies because he was mad that his buddy couldn't come back in.
Yeah.
Which, if it was not after closing hours, he would have been able to go through the process again.
Right.
But once you step outside and come back in, considered contaminated and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, definitely didn't help.
Another seat back there. We have another guest, and she's not going to get on.
No, she's not going to get on video. You can probably have heard her.
But, how long have you been on already?
32 minutes.
What time did you go on the air? What time is it?
About 8 o'clock.
Oh, shit. That sounds about right. So, my phone, as we were walking out, started blowing up with notifications.
Because I was live.
And I was like, either A, he's having a problem, or B, it's somebody else. It was somebody else.
Bridget says, hey.
What's up, Bridget? Who's that Facebook user?
Mary.
That's Mary?
The one at the bottom is Bridget. The one above that was...
Oh,
which is why I got this pulled up.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't realize that they were the same. So...
Yeah, Jake was in here earlier. I'm not entirely sure if he still is. But he said he's doing well. He misses us.
Jake's cool. Jake's a guy that was in the club with us
Yep.
up north.
He's an amazing person.
Yeah, he's awesome. But,
Any specific topic you'd like to bring up? I already went over all the stuff about the webpage and everything. I went through the giveaway. Went through the winner and all that as well.
there is.
Alrighty, let's hear it.
I know exactly what I want to talk about. This is a conversation that was going on Facebook. I didn't tell you about this conversation.
I'd love to hear about it.
Oh, you know what I'm going to talk about.
Oh,
We talked about
we already went
talked
through
about this at the laundromat. So a friend of mine on Facebook. Let me bring up his post.
Yes, Mary says hey, and Bridget's apparently from Flock.
Yes, I know. Bridget, I believe this is Bridget is this the admin? One of the admin, Bridget? I believe.
Mary apparently is from the insane asylum.
Yeah, she's from the same asylum.
Sounds
Okay,
about right.
So
Yeah, this
I'm gonna leave
conversation-
the name of who mentioned this, but if you're friends on my Facebook,
You've seen it.
you'll see it. The post was. Hold on, let me bring up the original post. It says so. Okay, the spelling is kind of off. Like grammar is really bad.
Right.
So by this active duty military. Okay. Like I said, grammar, punctuation, really bad in this. Active duty military can buy cigarettes and tobacco, but U.S. citizens can't. They should make it to where people 18 plus can buy it again, because they up the age of it.
Yeah.
Now, he puts a little post in there where somebody had asked, where like they maybe went on Google and asked, put in a question and it brought it. The question was, do you have to be 21 to buy blunt wraps? And the answer that came up was tobacco products, minimum legal age. Raises California's legal smoking age and the age to buy tobacco products from 18 to 21, except the active military 18 or older. Okay?
Yes. Hey Robert, how you doing?
He posted, so he was the one that posted in, the very first one that commented on. He said he wanted to blow this up because it isn't right. Okay, I just kind of went off on this whole post.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is this not right? A young man is out there giving his life so you can be free. My opinion, military men and women should be allowed to do such things because they're out there making sure making sure I see posts like this and defend them. And I basically told him you can do better than this.
Right.
And then he goes on to say, I understand this, but it is not right for military personnel to have that, and we cannot have that being equal. I said, but it is okay for them to serve at the age of 18. Now, this is how it used to be. They can serve at the age of 18, and when they come home on leave or whatever, they can't go to a bar. So, when the shoe is on the other foot, it's wrong. And he was like, and then I asked him, I was like, do you want to put this on the podcast for debate? And I didn't get a response from him. And he was like, he said, I never said anything bad about the military. It's just stupid that military can, but we can't. I looked at many different laws in the book and how they can, but we can't.
Definitely, Bridget.
I said, because we are citizens/civilians,
exactly,
with different standards. Their standards are much higher than ours.
A higher code of ethics.
Their code of ethics is much higher than ours. So he goes on to say, well, it should be the same for us and them. I said, I disagree because they have our country's well-being in their hands. And he never said anything after that.
Yeah.
But personally, I think if somebody can go out and put their life on the line, for us, they should have pretty much
free reign.
Free reign of, I don't care if they could be 18, 40, I don't care. If they're going to be out there risking their life, they can buy a beer or buy cigarettes. And I don't care what the civilian population age is. I don't care. Because they're not out there putting their life on the line so we can do what we do.
Right.
I like this guy. The guy that made this post, he's a good guy. But I'm not going to call him out. And I mean, I'm sure people will find it on my Facebook. Will find who it was. But I disagree with what he said.
I definitely disagree with it as well. And we were going
we were talking about this at the laundromat just 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about it and see what other people's reaction was to see, like Bridget says that she agrees these people need, the military people need these privileges for sure.
I absolutely agree. I mean, I've had my whole family, like everybody pretty much is almost served.
Right.
So, like, if you go to another country, we don't have the same, like, they don't have the same laws like we do. Most of them can drink. If you can get up to the bar, you can drink.
Yeah.
If you can order it, you can drink.
Right.
And for somebody that serves and putting their life on the line to have, liberty and the pursuit of happiness should always be, they should be able to get something extra that we as civilians should not.
Yeah. Right. I totally agree. Yeah. I mean, because that's the big thing. It's because of those military people, being that they're active or they're here at home.
Yes. I still think that they should be able to drink.
They should because
as long as they have a military ID and they can prove that they are in the military, active duty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they are literally at any point, at any time, can be called out.
Yeah,
I believe that
if they're active currently or inactive in country.
Yeah, they can still be called out and defend us from whatever tyrant is out there.
Yeah,
meaning they can come home in a box with a flag over them, and we can still sit here and do our podcast.
Yes.
Yep.
So if they want to buy a beer at 18 or buy a blunt wrap at 18, shit, I'll push them ahead of me in line.
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
Agreed. See, I personally feel like almost police officers as well. I feel because
In some cases, yeah.
In some cases,
Well, police officers have a high risk of
Yes.
alcoholism, abuse.
they do because of the stress of their job.
Yes, I
yeah.
understand that. But they're also held to a higher standard
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
to what we are not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So for them, like, they have to
Thank you, Bridget.
contribute and be held higher standards than what we as civilians should be held at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they really should, because
But if they have like any kind of abuse with alcohol, or I mean, they can't smoke, pot
Yeah.
or anything like that. But alcohol,
yeah, I believe that they should be. I think all of anything outside of. I mean, you figure I believe that they should go through like psych evaluations every,
Yes.
Yes.
more often what they
Oh,
go
yeah,
through,
definitely.
because the stuff that they see on the street, like, you see a young person being, raped, murdered. That's got to be tough on the psyche.
Oh
It
my
is.
lord.
And so, I mean, I believe that they should be evaluated mentally, more than what they
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
I definitely
So-
agree with that.
Okay, where we at here? Bridget said, congratulations on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
LLC.
yeah. Saw that. I was waiting for you guys
Uh.
to thank her.
Yeah. Robert's watching. Let's see. She said her puppy is asleep dreaming she is running. It's hilarious. The reasons why we have our bug out bags at the ready.
My military bag.
Oh, yeah. I was like, okay, yeah.
That's what bug out bag is.
Yeah.
Literally packed full
Yeah.
and ready to go at any moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I truly believe that that's the way it should be.
Yes.
Wow,
and
we're inside of our 2-minute warning,
yes, we
guys.
are.
So we made it right at the end of this.
Yeah.
Right at the end. Hey, it's good timing. So you talked about everything? I mean, now it's kind of the
Closing.
closing
Yeah.
of the podcast.
I went over just about everything. Once again, go to our website, which has gotten the URL changed to Chappy and Junior's Podcast.
Yeah, it's changed. The branding of the podcast is finally done.
Yes. The rebranding of the podcast is
Good.
finished, and we're finally good with it.
You guys have no idea.
He was very
That
close.
close.
He was very, very close to throwing this computer.
This whole desk almost ended up through
Yeah.
that wall into the...
He was pretty upset earlier.
Yeah,
I let them know about that we were having a little bit of technical issues with the radio website, and it's going to take a little longer for it, but it is still in the works, and we'll be coming out to you guys, and that they can listen to it on our website at Chappy'sandJrsPodcast.com, and there's a tab for it, and they can go and click the player, and it plays it 24/7.
yeah, there's already a playlist up there playing. We already have a couple people lined up that we're going to
Yeah.
put them into the rotation. There's a couple more people that are waiting for responses, a couple more people we're going to reach out to. That's kind of an open invitation. If you have all rights to your music,
Mm-hmm.
that you can do whatever you want to with no royalties. That's the
That's the
key.
big thing.
Yeah.
If you can do whatever you want with your music, then you could be put on the radio, because royalties. Now we can go to like BMI
Yeah.
and buy into royalties and pay to play. It's expensive though.
Yeah.
Maybe in time that's possible.
Yeah, but right now...
I kind of like the underground idea. That's
which
the
is
whole
why
thing.
we named it Adrenaline Underground.
No,
Don't break it.
I was already told that once today.
Yeah.
Breaking it will make me feel better.
It'll make you feel